Yeah.
Hey everybody, it's Bratzfelinedevine, and I have finally done it. I've taken out all my Bratz dolls, and I counted them all for you. So, as a total with just the regular teenager Bratz, and then also the Bratz kids and babies, I have 94 Bratz dolls. So, yes, 94. I did not expect that I had that many because I don't use a lot of them. A lot of them are really old and the hair is cut and I've colored on them and whatnot. But yes, 94 Bratz dolls for all of you guys who wanted to know, because I know quite a few of you did. But yeah, I'm here with part 2 and I'm going to be answering some more questions, so I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, hey everybody, we are back with a part 2 on questions and answers. I actually already filmed this video. I filmed part 1, part 2, and part 3 all in the same day. But I thought I would redo it because I got some more questions in. And I don't want to miss any questions, so I'm going to try to start off where I ended last time. So hopefully I don't, skip anybody's questions. I am going to kind of go over, kind of skip past or give, blank answers to the ones that I did answer last video because I know a lot of you asked the same type of question. But we are going to start off with Curly-Headed Cutie, and he or she asked, does anyone know about your channel, friends, family, etc.? My family does know about my channel, my mom, my brother, and my grandma, and my aunt. I have a few friends that actually do know about my channel, yeah. My best friend, of course, knows about it. I have a few guy friends that actually know. One of my better guy friends, I told him a while ago, and it's not like I told him, oh, hey, I have a Bratz channel, or I have a doll channel. I was just like, oh, yeah, I have a YouTube channel, or so, and he was like, oh, yeah, let me see, because I told him how many subscribers I had, and at the time I had 1,000, and he was like, I don't believe you, so I showed him my channel, and I was, nervous, because, I do a doll channel, but it wasn't like, oh my god, you do a doll channel, what a loser. It was kind of like, wow, do you get paid for this? But yeah, so I do have a few friends that do know about it. I have more guys that know about it than girls, and they don't even say anything weird about it. They're just like, you should monetize your videos and get paid. But I don't really feel like I need to be paid for my Bratz videos. I just do them for fun. They're not professional in any way. But they're fine with it. My family's fine with it. My mom thinks I should grow up because, I'm 18 and I'm about to go to college, but, oh well, but she's the one who's like, Bratz. She calls them like that. She thought I should have been a Bratz when I was 10 years old. But everyone's fine with it. Tiffany Bradley asked, what was your first Bratz? My first Bratz, as I explained in the last video, was, it was a little Chloe kid doll. She's actually the first part of this video. If you freeze it, you might be able to see her. Or it was Sasha Passion for Fashion. It was one of those two. Kawaii Town in the World. When did you start liking Bratz? As I think I said also in the last video, when I got those two dolls, they were both from my babysitter. I just don't know which one I got first, but that's when I started liking them. And I never really liked the Barbies really when I was younger. I didn't play with them that much, but everyone just started getting me Bratz dolls. But remember, that was also the thing back then. I was really young in the early 2000s, so Bratz in the early 2000s were really popular. So move over Barbie. It's Bratz is here. So if everybody else has Bratz, I'm probably gonna get Bratz too. Mixity asks, who were you inspired by, and did you grow up watching Fabulous Life of Bratz? Mostly every person who likes Bratz. I did grow up watching Fabulous Life of Bratz. Angela Parks, she was the first Bratz video maker. She was so good. It's such a shame that she had to take down or private her videos. But I was actually inspired by Day and Night 000. She's a friend, or she was a friend of Watermelon 813 and also a friend of Smell and Be Happy 16. They all had pretty good Bratz videos. Smile and Be Happy 16 had a Bratz Secret Pop Star, and I have all those videos because when they were popular, I had downloaded them on my iPod because I didn't have a phone. But she private all of them. She took them all down. I wish you guys can see it, but I think it'll be really rude because they're not my videos. I don't want to put them up because, you know, they're not mine. But my favorite person to watch is Day90000 because she does more like skits than series, and I'm not very good with series, as you can see. But I just like the way she like produces her videos. Like, it's a lot how I do it, and she's not really into Bratz. She was mostly into Moxie Girls, but Watermelon told me she doesn't, you know, she has her own life. She's in college, she has a boyfriend now, so she doesn't do videos anymore. Also, another one that really inspired me was Living It Up with the Bratz, and that is by Star Dreamer 911, so check all of them out. Most of them are all on the sidebar of my channel, but the one of them that's not, Star Dreamer 911 is her channel name. You've probably seen her videos. They are recommended to watch a lot, at least when, you know, I was younger. It would always pop up in the recommended because it was one of the popular ones. Little Me MSP asks, can you make another high school video? I don't know, like, does that mean like the high school series? If so, I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not really good with series. And Sauce in Paradise asks the same thing, will you ever shoot any more funny high school skits? And I assume you guys are talking about Bratz Popular. I'm not sure. But, you know, if I get around to it, maybe I will do an episode here or there, you know? I don't want to feel like I have to, like, ooh, I gotta get it out this week. Like, I'm not really, like, on top of the series like that. It's, like, when I feel like doing a skit. Alright, next question is by Barbie Rules. What is your favorite childhood TV show? Well, when I was a child, I watched everything. Like, I watched all the shows because they were all good. But the ones that I can remember watching the most is Kim Possible, That's So Raven, Lizzie McGuire, a little bit later on I'd watch a lot of Hannah Montana, The Whistleys of Waverly Place, Total Drama. Like, I watched everything. The Buzz on Maggie. I liked all the shows. But those were definitely Kim Possible, Lizzie McGuire, and That's So Raven are the ones that I remember myself watching the most. Kadia Delilo? Sorry if I say your name wrong. Which is your favorite Bratz game? Well, I have 3 Bratz games on PlayStation 2. I have Bratz the movie, Bratz Rock Angels, and Bratz Diamonds. When I was younger, I'd play Bratz Diamonds the most because I like the beach scene that you get to at a certain point in the game. But I had gotten Bratz Diamonds first, Bratz the movie, and then I got Bratz Rock Angels. And the Bratz Rock Angels actually was the first one that came out of those 3. So when I played that one, it was like so much different. Like, it was new to me, you know what I'm saying? Because the game was set up differently. Like, there was different areas to be in the older one than in the newer one. But I think my favorite one's definitely the Bratz Diamonds one because I like at the end you go to New York, and I like skating with Serena and stuff like that. I like the big ice rink. The next one is Britney Pop Band 24-2. Biscuits are gravy. Well, I don't like gravy, so I'll say biscuits. Also, you ask, can you show your face? I don't know about showing my face right now. I think it'll have to be until, like, I'm comfortable with doing that. Plus, this show is not about what I look like. It's about the Bratz dolls. But, I don't know. I'm sure a lot of you are, like, curious to see what I look like. I don't know. That had to be something down the road. Gamer for Fun asks, do you have any siblings? I do. I have a twin brother. And that's the only sibling I have. It's Me asks, what's your favorite MTV series? My favorite MTV series, I like Together, which is not only a TV show, but it was the first MTV movie produced by MTV, and it's about a boy band, obviously. And I'm actually friends with Noah Bastian, the guy who plays Chad Linus, on Together, on Facebook. And like I saw him on Facebook, I was like, oh, maybe he'll friend me, because I really don't think he knows 4,000 people. But he did friend me, and I was like, oh my god, like I was like so happy when it's like, Noah Bastion has accepted your friend request. But I like Together, I like Cribs, and I like the Andy Dick Show. I think he's really funny. A lot of people don't think he's a funny comedian, but he's actually inspired some of the videos on here that I did. But I think he's a very funny comedian. I always like kind of find myself going to MTV like lately, like trying to like find something on that was like that. But no, all they play is teen pregnancy or Jersey Shore or whatever that mess is. I also like Laguna Beach. It's like Jersey Shore, but it's the 2003 version. They all are like horrible, but I don't know. That one seems more interesting than Jersey Shore for some reason. Bratz 204 Boy Araya. What's your favorite Bratz childhood memory? My favorite Bratz childhood memory is definitely, playing Bratz with my friends at my babysitters. We would like play Bratz all day. Like we would never get bored. Like we'd be there at 8 o'clock in the morning and leave 5 o'clock at night. And we're just playing Bratz all day. Like we never really got bored of it. But my like favorite Bratz memory is when I was playing Bratz with my babysitter's granddaughter, and it's actually, this one inspired Bratz life, but we were sisters in the game, and we lived in a Barbie mansion, and Mr. Bubbles, the guy from Lilo and Stitch, she had a little bobblehead of him, and he kept knocking at the door, and he's like, you're going to jail. And we were like, why? He was like, when you guys were driving, you didn't have your seatbelt on, so you're going to jail, I'm sorry. And he took us to jail, and the jail was a little decorative bench in her room, and it had like this stuffed bunny rabbit sitting under it. But that was the jail, the bench, and she got this other girl to walk by, and she was in jail too, because we saw her when we were walking jail, and we were like, oh, how'd you get out? And she was like, oh, I got the keys, and she's like, I can help you guys too, and we're like, great, let us out, and she's like, but I can only take one of you, and she picked, my sister, and I was left there all alone, and then like, I made up something, like, then so-and-so, and then I get out. And my friend was like, no, and her and the other girl went back to the house. I was like, but how am I gonna get back to the house? And I was like getting upset, and this is like when I was like 6 or 7, and I was like actually crying in real life, and she's like, what's wrong? And I was like, well, I just want to go back to the house so I can play with you. And she was like, if that made you upset, you should have just told me. And then I went back over to the Bratz house, or the Barbie house, and we started playing again. But that's my most vivid memory of it. Next, Princess Leela, favorite time era. My favorite time era, if you haven't figured it out already, is the 2000s. The early 2000s all the way. I love everything about the early 2000s. I love the style, I love the music, I love the celebrities, I love everything about it. The TV shows, everything. I love the 90s too, because I like the boy bands. I like the 90s. Oh, I'm talking about the late 90s though. I mean, I like the early 90s too, but I like the late 90s more. But my favorite era is, hands down, the early 2000s. Tokyo Bratz TM, how many Bratz do you own? Do you still have Monster High dolls? And are you ever going to do a Bratz collection video? Well, in the beginning of my video, I told you I got 94 Bratz dolls. Still a shocker to me. Do you still have Monster High dolls? I do. I had cleaned my room up a few weeks before I put the Q&A video out, and I put them away. I don't know if I want to sell them or give them to Goodwill or just keep them. I put them in one of my drawers, so I do still have the 3 Monster High dolls that I do have, but I'm not really like into Monster High dolls like that. And the collection video, I mean, you guys are asking for it. I mean, it's not like I cannot do it. I'm probably going to do the collection video sometime before I like stop doing Bratz videos for a while, if you guys know what I mean. And I'm hoping that's like not till a while from now, But I don't think I'm going to really get any more Bratz dolls. I think the 94 apparently that I have now, it's pretty much going to stay at 94. And the last question I'm going to answer for this video is from the Boondocks. What do you think about the people who are ruining Bratz dolls and making them into tree dolls? Now, right after I saw this question, I looked up a video about it, and I looked at other people's comments. I've known about this for a while, but I just wanted to see what other people thought about it. And one person brought up that, you know, it's fashion dolls. They're supposed to have a lot of makeup. And I have to agree with her on that. Bratz dolls aren't, you know, hippies or whatever, like they're trying to make them. They are fashion dolls. And people in fashion wear makeup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like how they're, like, making them look like that. And some people are like, well, you know, they'll be a better role model for our kids if they dress like normal people and wear less makeup. Like, what are you talking about? Like, they're dolls. They're not real. The same thing with Barbie. Like, oh, she's so unproportionate. Real people don't look like that. She's a doll. She's not real. Like, why does she need to look just like us? You know what I mean? Like, I don't think that's fair that she's just wiping up all their makeup and they look ugly too. They're not even cute. I did see this one Jaden one and she looked kind of cute, but they look horrible. And I don't know why. I don't understand like why she's doing that and making them like all like dress you down. Like, they're supposed to be like, well, not models, but they're like, you know, in charge of a fashion magazine. They're supposed to be in the trends. You know what I mean? Makeup. But, yes, that's what I think about them. I don't like them. That's all the questions I'm going to answer for this video, guys. I don't want to make the video super long to where it's going to take 3 to 4 hours to upload. Hopefully I can get the rest of all the questions in part 3, but, thank you for watching, and bye! See you in the next video.